Don't ask me what time is, I don't know, I don't care, I only care about my Father's time, my Father is God, I'm the unknown, probable to God. Folks, you know, I do have something disturbing coming inside. It become more closer and closer, and this got something to do with the 13th. And now I hear that there is a storm coming into America, and it is growing, and the 13th it will go in. It will take landfall, or however you call it. I ask myself, will this be it? Will it be this thing I get warned for? I just don't know. I just don't know. But there is something going on, and I feel it, and it hurts. It gives me pain. So always when there is something big coming, I get some kind of pain. Not really that you will say, this kind of pain is not bearable, but pain. I feel pain. I feel pain. And it must have something to do with this 13th and 9/11. I see it also like 13. So on 9/11 something will happen. And also in the music, how you call this, with American Got Talent, there's also something boiling. I feel these kind of things, and I get warnings, but definitely warnings about the 13th. And I did dream already about 3 snowballs, what will explode, like I never saw in my life before that snowballs can explode, and all that kind of things I get in, you know. And in a little snowball, the devil come, and he say that he is God and all this kind of shit, you know. So yeah, it's disturbing things going on, and well, I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. But things start to form, you know, in the things I say. I see on the ocean, on the sea coming a big storm into America and all that kind of shit, you know, and yeah, maybe it got something to do with it. Because I get warnings about definitely the 13th. And I see 9/11 like the 13th also. So 9/11 is something to watch out for. But definitely the 13th is something to watch out for. And I don't feel so good, folks, and it got everything to do with this what is coming. And it's some kind of a feeling. But let's hope that I'm wrong. Because for once in my life I want to be wrong. You know? But when you walk with God, you never can be wrong. You know, the feelings coming, and yeah, God give you this, and you start to understand how real it is. And in the beginning I thought, no, man, it's these things I see and all that shit, it's not possible. It's not possible at all. God called me, tell me, the day you walk with me, everything will be possible. And I needed to understand my father very well, because I thought, no man, that's not possible. It's not possible, it's not possible. I also thought it will not be possible that I will be touched. It's also a thing. I never thought it will be me. But it is possible. And yeah, I don't know what will happen, folks. I'm just warning. I do have a strange feeling, warning about 13 all the time, like 5 years ago. The same thing did happen to me, and this did take 20 years with my watch. And in that time, when I did still have my watch around my wrist, I did not walk with God. God did not touch me in that time. So this 20 year I did get warnings about 13, 13, 13. All the time my watch saying this, and anytime I did look, my watch did say this. This did come back. But now I do not have a watch, so I see it on TV, I see it on the computer, I see it when I walk, I see numbers, I see, I get warnings. I get warnings about 13, 13. It's a 13. Like God did tell me in the beginning, blood in the sport, blood in the sport, blood in the sport. I needed to tell my father, Father God, I thought you always say it once. But God did repeat it a long time. I almost did become crazy of it. I told my Father God, I know it. If you say it one time, it's enough. But God was exciting. He was exciting, and he did say it in my ear the whole time. Blood in the spot, blood in the spot, blood in the spot. And I did see already many blood in the spot, but it's not enough. There is much more to come. Like you go to a stadium and you will explode and all that kind of shit. I saw it all, folks, and and it will start to happen. I warn you not to go to this kind of things, sport evenements and all that kind of shit. Don't go there, because it don't feel good. It just don't feel good. And I don't want you to explode. You understand? Or that it will collapse with you between it and all that kind of shit. These are things I saw and definitely will happen. And it will happen again, again, and again. Like every mountain will explode, it will explode many times. It will not explode one time, it will explode many times. You understand? It's not one time in a lifetime. Because, folks, we do live in end time, and everything is ready to explode many times. And so will it be. And that's my warning. Because many people think, a storm will come one time and it will never come back again. You are wrong. It will come back again. And more worse than the first time. And then you cannot run. That will be the day you die. And Obama is back, and everything fall on place, like I told you. You understand? I told you Obama cannot stay away. It's not possible, folks. It's a thing I definitely do understand. He must come back and all this kind of shit, And I tell you this kind of shit, but you don't want to go for it. And in some kind of way, I do understand. But in another way I do not understand. Why will you not understand me? I try to do my best so badly, folks. Because I want to warn you for the things I see and saw and know and understand and learn and taste and touch and now there are people that did found something in the human brain, and that's exactly what I tell you. You can do more with your brains, but you need to walk with God. He is the only one who can open it, and really no one else. So now they find something, and that there are more capabilities in the brain, you know. And I say this, in the time God did come to me, I started to feel like wide open, folks. And I thought, there is much more than I ever thought. And I told you all these stories, and now people come and examinate and all this kind of shit, you know, and start to understand that there is much more, that you can heal yourself and all this kind of things, you know. For me it's old news. For me it's old news. For you it will be new. How to do it, you will not know it. You understand? So people can be smart, how they ever will be, but they can never be more smart than God my Father. So they can find everything, but they will not grow in it. Because you need to grow in God first, to understand what I'm talking about. And if I'm talking about the brains, you can do with your brains really unbelievable things. You are capable to heal yourself or to heal another. But you need to be with God. It's all spiritual business, and it's all very deep, folks. Very far away in your mind, and you never did use it. And that's the truth. That's the way it is. And now they talk about the storm, what is coming. It also do have a name. I forget the name. Because I think a storm is a storm. And a storm do not have a name. A storm do have a size, but no name. Next time the storm will call God or something. Or whatever. You know, people get things in their minds and you got nothing to say about it. You understand? It's their choice and it's their names and it's their shit. So leave them and let them. It's also how God thinks. You know, I become angry when a star, a human being, find and they give it a name. And I say easily, let God give it a name, not you people. Stay away from my Father's business. Far away from it. But when they see a star, they give it a stupid name. Or a planet or whatever, you know, folks. They will give it names. They got nothing to do with God. And I almost cried to God. And God let it. And I tell my Father God, this is your work and someone else go with it. I do not understand why you let it. Sometimes I do not understand my own Father. Because if I build a star, folks, then I will give it a name. You understand? It's mine, and you will understand that it is mine. And no one else. But this is what you people always do. You NASA people, you dirty freaks. Please stay away from my father. Because I'm telling you definitely, and it happens. And it happens all the time. And it will stay like this. Everything dirty what will go into the air, how much money you will pay or how much people there will be in it will fall down back on your earth. You understand? So NASA, don't try nothing. Don't try nothing, because it will fall down. It all will fall down. I did warn you, and I warn you again for this, NASA. Don't do this. Just don't do it. It will cost you a lot of money, and it is the stupid way of going. And I'm telling you, it all will fall down on earth. Everything you put dirty in the air, it will fall down on earth. It will get a malfunction and it will fall down on earth. If there are people in it, I do not care. You understand? Stay away from my father. I warn you, NASA. I warn you, NASA. I warn you, freaking NASA. You dirty folks. Stay away from my father. Because all the things what go in the air will fall down on earth. And will get malfunctions and will go wrong. So don't even try it. You better start to help your people, you. Start to help your people who got thirsty and hungry, who got nothing to eat, or who do not have so much money. Give it to that kind of people. Don't shoot it into the air, because it's like firework. You shoot it into the air and it will fall down on earth. You understand? You need to see it like firework, man. You pay money and you shoot it and you think, oh, that was a nice explosion. And then your money is gone. So why you do this? Why you don't help your people? Why you are so stupid not to help your people? I do not understand you people. Definitely not NASA people. I'm warning you folks, stay away from my father. It's a deep warning. Leave my father alone. If you don't want to be with him, then stay away from him. Clear? That's the way it is. And folks, I do not lie, because you saw already many things that go into the air and suddenly explode. Or it go wrong. Or it fall back on earth. And all this kind of shit. Also the stations, what is in the air, will all fall on earth. And it will start soon. People think that they are God, but they are not God. And definitely NASA people do think so. They only will get hurt. If you think that you are God, you only will get hurt. So don't do those things. I'm warning you. You can play for God, but you never will be. Understand? So play that you are God, folks. I don't care. But don't say that you are God. Because you are not. And you never will be. Now stay away from my Father. Folks, and I want really in everything, and no one will listen to me. It's okay. You understand? It's okay. Please stay away. Stay the freak away from me. Please. Leave me alone. Go. Let me talk, and let me talk alone. And let me stay alone. And don't help your people. Now, I'm just a guy. I don't want to become famous. You understand? I don't want to become famous. But I need any ear to hear. You understand? And you don't have to answer me, or you don't have to become my friend, or whatever. That you like this and like that. Man, don't lie to me. Go away. Stay away. Don't come here. Because I'm not looking for that kind of bullshit. PayPal and all your bullshit. You like money wolves. Money wolves, yes. And take away my Father from the money. Take him away. I don't want to see his name there. On any of your money. They did put it there because they know God hates money. That's why they put it there. That's why it's there. Put your devil on the money. Put your devil on the money. And stay away from my Father. Put your devil on it. It belongs to him. So give the devil what belongs to the devil, and give to my Father God what belongs to my Father God. Now give the money to the devil. It belongs to him, not to my Father. Man, I'm gonna wait here, I'm gonna see this, this 9/11 and the 13th. It don't feel good at all. It don't feel good. You know? It don't feel good. There's something very creepy going on, folks, and I feel it come. I feel it. And you will understand that I am the unknown prophet of God. You will understand. Let's hope that I'm wrong. But my feelings, folks, they're always right. And I do have a very strange, bad feeling around me. I do feel something and it don't feel good at all. And this got everything to do with 13 and 11. 9/11. So there are things going on. And also watch this this Holland Got Talent of American Got Talent. There is also something. It smells bad, folks. I smell something. It smells bad. It's I smell demons. I smell demons. And I see a young girl like a demon singer. You know? I told my Father God, I'm gonna watch this thing because my Father God wants me to watch. So I watch this thing and I see this girl coming. She is definitely very good. I told my Father God, this is a demon singer. She is with demons. And I could not find any story about her. And then I hear a story and it comes out of her mouth. And she say, when she start to sing, something start to happen with her. And she go to a place and she is not even on the where she sing. You understand? And then I say to Father God, you see, Father, it's true. She is a demon singer. She is with demons. This girl is with demons. And some Dutch opponent, you know, some Dutch singer, she is our Whitney Houston. She is the Dutch Whitney Houston. We all know. And if I saw it good, then these two, this demon singer and she from Holland, they will stand next to each other. You know? It will be this way. I hope that the demon singer will win. Because if the demon singer do not win, then it's all set up to take away our Whitney Houston from Holland. Then something will happen with her. And she will lay next to the real Whitney Houston. Then this is all set up. And this also will start on 9/11. Hey, very strange, eh? Very strange. I'm gonna watch this. You know, it did happen to me one more time. And this was in the beginning when I started to walk with God. I did look that you can, that the chairs will turn, you know, by some talent show. And it was in the United Kingdom. And I did watch it and I did go away. And then God come. He told me, you're gonna watch it all. I told my Father God, yeah, normally, Father, I do not watch this, but if you want me to watch it all, I'm gonna watch it all. So I started to watch it all, and in the middle, I did get already a feeling, the blind girl gonna win. And she did win. But she was not better than all the rest of it. You know? You need to see this, I want you to see this program. It was in 2013. This did happen. And I think not many people did see this. It's important to see it because they took an angel of God and they took a blind angel of God. She was for 90% blind. And they give her a Baphomet dress with Baphomet signs on it, like pyramids and eyes and all that kind of shit was in that dress. And her second dress also, Baphomets and dirty spirits. She did not see it herself, and I was crying. I told my father God, yeah, I thought the blind girl gonna win, you know? And I saw the people who did lose, they belong to this, and you can see it very well. You know? They talk and they look at each other and they look at the people who did, she was chosen by, and the people did say, no man, it's okay, let her win, you know? In some kind of way, like, they want her. And this did happen for my eyes. And the mom and dad could say nothing, because 3 gorillas, you know, did stand between the mom and the dad, and they were really scared. They did not understand that their daughter did win. So the mom started to cry and wanted to go away, but she saw these 3 big men behind her, and she did look, and then she sit down, and she ticked her man, like, hey, something is wrong, man. Sit down, stay down. I want you to see this. And I hope that it is still there. I think people did record this. But find it. Find all this this what I'm just telling you. I did tell it, by the way, many times. But people will never listen to me, so they will never see the truth. These are demons, devils. And they took away a blind girl, almost blind girl, of God, an angel of God. And they did give her a Baphomet dress. Because she cannot see how she will get dressed. Because she is almost blind. And she definitely was not the best singer there. And now this will start again. But now there are all good singers. And I am scared for this demon girl, 13 years old, when she did start. Now she is 14. And our Dutch woman, 40 years old, sing like Whitney Houston, almost the same. And we did know this for such a long time, because she is our Whitney Houston of Holland. And I am very scared that she will be next laying to the real Whitney Houston. I do have this feeling, folks. And this is who you don't play with people. So I'm gonna watch this. And Father God also told me, this also you need to watch. Watch it. So I watch it. I'm waiting for the next things to come. And this demon girl, she is insane, folks. She is so very freaking good. It is not even possible that you can be that good. It's not possible. This is demon shit. And I did not know it for sure, so I did go look in the stories and where she lives and how much money she do have. She do have $2 million. You understand? $2 million. And yeah, I did look for her if I can find something what is demon like. Like all these pop stars say, yeah man, I go and I start to sing and I start to do things, but I cannot do this. Something, I felt something did come in of me. And then you know you got something to do with demons. Because that's what demons do. You know? And this also did happen with this little girl of 13 years, now 14 years old. She did sell her soul to become rich and famous. She better do not touch our Whitney Houston. She better don't kiss her. Because I'm very scared that this will happen. That this demon girl will lose, but next to our Whitney Houston. And that she will get love of a demon. And a kiss on her cheek, like Jesus did get a kiss. You understand? It's, I see it something like this. There's something dirty going on. Something dirty going on. Also there in this music, and also season 13. You know, there I did get my first warning. Father God told me, start to look this. Like he told me in the first time I did look this thing, you know, normally I don't look at it, but if my father said so, I will look at it, because then something will go wrong, something is going on. So, it feels, it smells, you know, and it's also season 13. There I did get my first one. Then I start to talk about my watch, that this did happen with 13, 13, 13 all the time for 20 years long. And my battery was long gone, you know, so it was not possible that my watch still did do it, because the time was long gone. But it still did work for 20 years. And a battery will take 5 years or 7 years or 10 years, but never 20 years. Folks, these batteries do not exist. And I don't know if they exist now, but in my time, they do not exist. So, for sure. So I get these warnings inside. in 13, 13, 13, and now it did start again. 13, 13, 13. And now I did get another warning. On the 13th, there will come in a storm into America. The 13th. Now I told you, I get warnings about 13. 13. Well, folks, let's hope that I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong. In all the feelings I do have now, I hope I'm wrong. Or there will people die. If I'm not wrong, then there will people die. On this date. On this data. 9/11 and 13. I do have a very bad feeling, folks. And I try to warn. That's the best thing I ever can do. That's why I'm here. To warn. But I do have a freaky feeling. Freaky feeling. Now, and I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it all. Let's hope I'm wrong. Let's hope I'm. Father God, please, let me be wrong. Let me be wrong. Let me be the liar this time. Let me be the liar this time, please. Because folks, if I tell you something, I'm always right. And now I want to be wrong. For one time.